Am I the asshole for telling my daughter that I am moving on with the separation anyway?
Definitely gonna need more info here.
No,
Would love if you worded it better.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
maybe, the partner is a piece of shit. So,
Yeah.
I got to move on from this situation. I got to do right by me, but I'm leaving your ass behind.
It turns out it's Jenna breaking up with Mateo.
Oh,
Then
we can only hope.
they are the asshole then.
OP's daughter's like, please don't break up with him. Oh, no, she'd be asking for them to break
No,
up,
she'd
actually.
be loving the breakup.
All right, so I found out that my husband cheated on me when I was pregnant.
Yikes.
Both
Cool
times. Both times.
Really cool guy.
Double down.
Jesus.
I only found out 3 months ago, and until then, we were a very happy family, and my husband is a great dad. Our daughters are now 14 and 16. So this happened
Ooh, decades ago.
14 and 16 years ago.
Sheesh.
Yeah. They know the reason we are getting a divorce and that he had 2 affairs with 2 women, but not all the details. I don't know what other details there.
I was gonna like, do you want to know like how the sex was? What more?
I want to know how long it lasted.
Yes.
Did you ever miss an event for me because you were with them? There's lots of questions I could
Was he a
ask.
firefighter? The big questions.
Did he
What
paint his nails?
position?
No.
Missionary. We're
where they-
talking missionary.
Where they finished?
Yes.
These are big
Exactly.
questions.
No.
They changed
I
the
have-
whole dynamic.
Where's that from? That's going to be stuck in my head forever. We're talking missionary. We're talking guy on top, girl on the bottom. We're talking face to face.
I'm drawing a blank. I don't know.
I forget where that's from.
That's from
actually.
something.
I think was it not an SNL sketch recently?
Oh,
That
maybe.
could be wrong.
It might be.
No clue. I don't remember anything.
So my kids are opposed to the idea of divorce anyway, and they threaten to never see me again if I went through with it because the offense happened so long ago.
No, that's crazy.
I'm divorcing my kids too then. Shit.
I understand that they don't want change and that their lives are in an upheaval. I know all that, but I just can't be with them anymore. I can't even look at them. Nothing is working. Therapy is not working, and they are adamant about never seeing me again. I haven't even seen them in 2 months. We rent a small studio apartment now, and we live every other week in the house with the girls, and the other lives in the apartment studio. The girls refuse to stay with me at the house during my week, but they stay in the studio with my husband. We bought a house in 2003, and it has quadrupled in value, so we're going to be able to have 2 decent houses, even if it's not as big and beautiful as this one, but it's not like they will be living in bad conditions. Before all this, they were close to both of us and loved us equally. Now they only love him. Last week, they made it very clear that if I filed for divorce, they would never see me again. I said I was never going back to him, and they said I made a choice and they will never see me again. So am I the asshole?
Mm-mm.
That's wild. Your daughters are wild.
This
Yeah.
is so unbelievable. It makes me feel like she left some information out
Mm-hmm.
because that's
Potentially.
insane. How are they so on the dad's side?
Yeah.
How could you raise these girls and you're raising them to pick his side?
Well, I mean,
Not necessarily his side, but like the fact that, he was unfaithful
Mhm.
and
Mm.
she can't be, around him anymore. And these girls are just fine with that. Like,
that's wild.
That's.
they're selfish. Is what it is.
I mean, for
I mean,
sure.
I do have to wonder what details are being left out because there's got to be like the dad's got to be kind of a lot cooler than the mom if you're picking a cheating dad over your mom is
Even-
kind of crazy.
Even picking an apartment over a house that you've lived in.
Yeah, a studio apartment. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah, no, I'll sleep in the same room as my dad. I'm 16. I'm happily will sleep in the same room as my dad.
And this is not a victim blamey thing. This is we need to answer questions. We have
yeah,
questions.
I've definitely got questions.
I wonder if the dad raised them like super because like
Ooh.
as like a Catholic person, like divorce is not allowed. You know what
Right.
I mean? So I wonder if they're just like super religious and like you're bringing, but then if they're super religious, their dad fucked 2 people while she was pregnant.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yep.
I truly, something has to be missing. Y'all might be onto
Yeah.
something.
And they're also on a stage. The girls are also at a stage where they said what 16 years old is what it
14,
sounds like.
16.
They're like what in 10th or 11th grade, it seems like they might have to move like high schools and all that. And,
Yeah.
you know, at that age, you already built your social circle and it is hard to adjust again. So maybe the dad lives in a cooler neighborhood at that point. So they're like, I don't want to move and, you know, not start over again. So, but I agree. The girls are kind of being a little weird about it, but there might be some things missing based on the story.
So I've been going through the comments, and basically, it seems like their reasoning is it happened so long ago. Get over it. That's kind of what it seems like from the daughters,
which is that's kind of crazy.
That's
fucked up.
No, that's messed up.
They're tweeting at like a celebrity having a problematic tweet in like 2009, which is like that's obviously a whole other issue. This person cheated. It's broke like
Twice.
The one rule of being in a committed relationship, a monogamous relationship. They're like, I'm gonna solely that.
Well, even worse, it was while she was pregnant. It's like the worst time you could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and great that you brought that up, Christian, because there is a comment from OP here, which does not paint him in a great light even further. So he believes having sex with his pregnant wife is disgusting. I knew that too because he stopped sleeping with me both times I got pregnant and was postpartum. I didn't know he was sleeping with others, though, just that we had huge problems in the bedroom. He had a problem seeing me as a sexual being and a mother to his children. After our second daughter, he didn't touch me for a year until I asked for therapy or a divorce because I was going mad without sex. We started getting therapy and eventually we worked it out. So he doesn't sound like a great guy.
Yeah.
I'll say it. He's a coward.
I fucking agree.
I think this is filling in the questions I had where it's like he very clearly has been like, I guess like grooming, but not in like a sexual sense, his daughters to like sort of like you were saying, Sean, like there's probably some sort of like religious or like that like, well, families stick together through thick and thin type thing where he's probably been instilling that way he can make his wife break up with him and he can paint her as the bad person.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's definitely that like manipulation tactic of like he very clearly doesn't want to be in this relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Reddit deemed not the asshole based off everything.
I wish it was free for that bastard way sooner.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I think your kids will realize eventually when they get older. Hopefully, anyway.
I feel like they'll just talk to friends and their friends will be like, wait, what the fuck are you talking? You're not what? You're on the wrong side.
Are we the bad guys?
Yes.
Get therapy.